Welcome to the first annual Blue Carpet Show. I am your host for the evening, Emily Grace McWhorter, alongside Trishelle Kamani. We are here in Hanner Fieldhouse for the annual GUSPY Awards, celebrating our Georgia Southern athletes. Trishelle, what are you looking forward to most tonight?
These athletes, what they're going to be, their awards, they work so hard throughout the whole entire summer and throughout the season, so they need to get celebrated and to see these outfits, EG.
Trishelle, you could not have said it better. We are in for an exciting night full of interviews, better outfits, and just about everything in between. But we have to take a look at what brought us to this point. So let's take a quick look at the 2022-2023 athletic season recap.
Now we in the crib with it. To keep the cameras rolling, we're gonna have a lot of fun today.
I'm the man of my city. Can't with me. Book bag 350 cash. Got my hand on my blicky. My swag on dance for real. First coming in, I'm paying the bills. Bums, they got nowhere to live. Ain't chasing nothing but me some pills. They ain't beefing with them their kids. I should put them over my knee and spank them. I was thinking that they would have been thankful. Pretty she be killing the mangoes. We turn a killer right into an angel. I start the model shit when I'm angry. But don't be following me that day. Feeling the pot of my lawyer just bang. I ran my pocket before I was famous. Straight from the bottom, you know I ain't changed. Everything cash, you know how I play. Like I love it, you know I ain't stand. Pass it the dog, you know how I play. Act like I'm dumb, but you know I ain't crazy. Big baby.
We're back. Terry,
Yes.
you do great things here at Georgia Southern. Why is it so important to celebrate these athletes?
Oh, it's wonderful. It's just, I got the best job in the country. I get to hang out on campus and watch all these great athletes, and they are inspirational. Tonight's their night, though. And you get to highlight what they've done throughout the year, not just on the field of play or the court or the track or the pitch or whatever, but also in the classroom, because they're champions. And they're going to be champions in life, and that's what it's all about. I'm pumped.
Now, I have to ask you, have a suit on today. Where exactly did you get everything from today?
Oh, now you're catching me off guard. See, I didn't go full suit, so I didn't want to show up everybody here today. But no, there's some great clothiers here in town that I like to buy from, and through the years we pick them out. So, and plus it depends on how much weight I've gained lately. You know, I might have to stretch them out a little bit. But I didn't want to go full tux, but there's a lot of great places to look around. Plus, you know what I do? I look at how the other athletes are dressing, and I want to look like them. So I'll maybe look younger one day.
All right, that's very, very true. Thank you so much, Terry, everything you do, and it's going to be amazing celebrating these athletes today.
I'm so fired up about tonight. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Now, EG, we're going to send down to EG. And EG, who do you have with you?
Izzy, how significant is this night for you? You are president of SAC, Student Athletic Advisory Board. Really just run me through what this night means.
I mean, it's incredible to finally be here. We've been working so hard to make this event what it is. From finding sponsors to getting everyone here and dressed up and just to be here together in fellowship and just celebrate all of our successes. It's honestly a dream come true that we made it, and it looks incredible, and I'm just so grateful to be here.
Izzy, it does, and we appreciate all of your hard work. There's so many things that goes unseen that you do. From your perspective as an athlete, what does it mean for you to be here?
Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm just blown away to be here from the other perspective of building this event up alongside Emma Sutton. I'm so glad that I get to be here and see smiles on people's faces. I mean, that is the biggest joy to me and just the biggest blessing after planning this for months and months and months.
And Izzy, looking back on your season, what sticks out to you?
Oh my gosh. I mean, just the coaching change. Our coach is absolutely incredible. He cares so deeply for every single person on the team. Oh my gosh, it's a complete 180 from last year, and they've just done an amazing job with all of us, and I love my teammates. It's awesome.
Izzy, thank you so much for your time. Congrats on a already very successful event. But listen, we're going to pitch back down to Trishelle Kamani with Haley Pruitt.
Haley, everything you do, for here at Georgia Southern is very, very important. You take the time and hard work in for these athletes. Now, knowing that we are celebrating these athletes today, you've had to put everything together, a lot of volunteer work that helped you put it down here in Hanner Fieldhouse. What does it feel to celebrate these athletes?
It's really exciting to get to see them come out in a different atmosphere and not in their jerseys and come out and feel really good about everything they did for a year. And getting to work with our SAC group is really great because they make this event just run itself, and seeing the student athletes put it on and me just kind of sit back and be like, y'all handle it. It's really encouraging to see what they're going to be like when they're done competing.
Exactly. That's the reason why we're here. We're here for these athletes, everything that they do on and off the court. And I think we're going to see some really good outfits today.
I think so. They get really excited about the outfits. There's definitely a lot of preparation into it. And having a Best Dressed award tonight, I think that's got to step it up another level than we've had before.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Haley, everything you do for starting, just for Georgia Southern in general.
Thank you.
All right, EG.
Guys, I'm here with Emma Sutton. Emma, you are head of the GUSPY's committee through SAC. This is your night, girl. You have planned this. What did preparation look like for the event?
We started planning in November, so it's been a long time. We made a lot of calls back then, so we've had everything planned for a while, but it took a long time.
I asked Izzy the same question, but for you as an athlete, what does this night mean to you?
It means a lot that everyone's excited because we put a lot of time into this, and it's my favorite event of the year, so I love that everyone else feels the same.
So what inspired you to take on this position and help so closely with the GUSPYs?
I love seeing everyone have fun, and as a freshman, I loved it, so I was like, how can I be involved in that? And this was perfect.
Well, Emma, thank you for your time. We're going to pitch back to commercial break, but we'll be right back.
Clubhouse in Statesboro, Southeast Georgia's best place to play. The Clubhouse in Statesboro, where fun is done.
At Savannah Hilton Head International, you can choose from 11 different airlines, including Southwest Airlines, Breeze Airways, and Avelo Airlines. With up to 60 daily nonstop departures and over 30 nonstop destinations, Savannah Hilton Head International gives you more choices for a travel plan that fits your needs. Savannah Hilton Head International, the official airport of Georgia Southern. Visit flysav.com.
Kyle, Gus, we got the big game coming up. Let's get over to Vintage Barbers and get cleaned up.
Let's do it.
Coach, what do we have today?
You know what, Scott? Let's go with the shave.
Good choice, Coach.
And for you?
I'll have the best haircut.
Okay. Gus, what can we do for you today? Oh yeah, we can clean those brows right up.
Introducing the first stain worthy of the yellow tag. Yellowwood Protector Stain and Sealer. Powerful protection for your deck. Available in pre-mixed grab-and-go cans. Find a Yellowwood dealer near you. Introducing the first stain worthy of the yellow tag. New Yellowwood Protector Semi-Transparent Stain and Water Repellent. Find a dealer near you.
Welcome back to the Blue Carpet Show. I'm your host, Emily Grace McCorder, alongside Jared Benko, our athletic director. Jared, we were talking about all the outfits that we're seeing and how fun this is for the student athletes. From your perspective as athletic director, what does it mean to you?
Well, it's fun because our student athletes, this is an event for them that they run, and they also have a chance to dress up, and they look forward to it. It makes me feel old when I go to these events because I'm like, man, they just, I remember when I was that age, but no, this is a really cool event, and again, for them, it's a chance for them to highlight celebrate their accomplishments, and it's their night. So I love just playing a small role in it. So
What can you say about the group of athletes from SAC that put on these events, spend even more time off the field to plan this?
yeah, so when we had the SAC leadership group when I first got here, they weren't fully being utilized the way we wanted to, and so now we've put more and more responsibility on them, just like you would have any job or any type of activity when you're in the professional world, and they've run with it. They've done a better job than I could or anyone else could, so really proud of they continue to take more ownership in everything we do, and this is a great testament tonight.
Jared, what are you looking forward to most tonight? Anything specific?
Well, we have a lot of awards, so I'm going to be curious to see who some of them win. But no, I always enjoy them coming up to the microphone because, like, to me, public speaking is a learned skill set. And so I'm really excited about them having a chance to go up and speak in front of their peers. But, it's a fun event. This is a fun night. Again, I just hope I don't bring the age demographic down. So I've got a little older now than I used to be, so it's funny. But, no, you see right here, they're all dressed up and on time, and it's going to be a fun night.
All right, my last question before I let you go. Do you have a favorite memory from this last 2022-2023 athletic season?
That's really tough. You put me on the spot. I would say you probably hosted regionals last year for baseball. That was just a culmination of a special baseball season. Have a chance to show Statesboro off and the university, and that's probably something for me. Maybe because it ended kind of our athletic year last year, but that's probably one that comes to mind. But honestly, Nebraska this year in football, that's probably another one that really stays in mind. In fact, I was talking about it last week, and I saw some YouTube video of it last week, and it kind of brought back a lot of special memories. But it's been a fun year. We got a lot to go still with the spring sports. So
I think it's a good thing that we can't really pick one memory, Jared. That goes in the win column. But listen, guys, Trishelle Kamani is standing by with Chad Willis, head volleyball coach. Trishelle, what you got?
Thank you, EG. Chad Willis, head coach of volleyball, and being here with the athletes, you have some seniors. We had the banquet earlier last week, and being here with the athletes, get to celebrate them, then the awards that are going to come up. How proud are you about your athletes?
It's just a great year. The GUSPYs is also a great opportunity to really just celebrate the culmination of our year, both academically and athletically. And for us, we've got a lot of pride points in our program. Super proud of our student athletes for everything they give every single day, both in the classroom, on the court, out in the community. And so this is just always a special opportunity to bring everybody together and celebrate that.
What are those 3 points that you were talking about?
Yeah, I think for us, we talk about getting it done in the classroom. Academics first and foremost. They're students first. So we get to celebrate another great year academically for us in the classroom. Placed, I think, 9 or 10 on the president's list, handful on the dean's list, and then a ton on AD honor roll. So that's just indicative of the work that they're putting in the classroom. And then secondly, on the court, coming off another successful year where we won 16 matches, back-to-back winning seasons for the first time since 2013. So we feel like our program's on the move where it should be, getting us to compete for Sun Belt championships. And then the third thing is just leadership and service, getting out in the community, and the logo never comes off, and being great ambassadors, not just for our program, but for the athletic department and Georgia Southern in general.
Exactly. Let's talk about, with Georgia Southern. Georgia Southern is a big family-based, and I know with the volleyball team, it's a big, huge sisterhood, and I could see that when we do with the broadcasters when they're playing on the court. And so how important is that sisterhood for them to be able to play together on that court?
Yeah, we talk an awful lot, Trishelle, about being a family, and to be a family, we have to have high character people who are connected consistently and communicate at an elite level. And so I'm really proud of just who our student athletes are, what they stand for every single day. They come in, they work hard, they're the best of the best in their craft, and they represent us so really well on and off the court.
All right, and then also too, let's talk about with the outfits. You got your blue on today, got your Georgia Southern.
Got my lapel pin. I mean, you look fantastic. So no, it's an opportunity for everybody to get together, dress up, and really celebrate, have a good time. And we have so much within this department, with this university, to be proud of every single day. So for me, the GUSPYs is just an incredible opportunity to bring all these student athletes, all these coaches, support staff, and people together, and really highlight the achievements of the year.
Now let's talk about also, you said we talked about family, we talked about the athletes, we talked about their sisterhood. Now let's talk about the next coming up season.
Yeah.
It's going to be big. We talked about, you showed a little bit of the schedule's going to come out soon, the official schedule. So let's talk about a little bit, upcoming season for volleyball.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to a great 2023 season. Like I mentioned, coming off the back-to-back winning seasons, 3 years in a row, where we've won a Sun Belt tournament game. And so going into 23, we've talked about it all spring. Our team has worked hard. We have high expectations. We feel like we're in a great position to take that next jump, that next leap, to continue to compete for a Sun Belt championship and earn that NCAA tournament berth. So we're excited. We got a team trip coming up this summer to Argentina. That's going to be a great team bonding experience for our group, and that'll sort of catapult us right into summer training and then ultimately into preseason to put together another great fall.
Well, thank you, Chad, for everything, and good luck in Argentina this summer coming in June. Make sure you guys do go on the website and can donate to there also. And now we're going to pitch it to EG with Jay Thompson.
Thanks, Trisselle.
Jay, we're on the blue carpet. First, I have to ask, what's the outfit? I see we got some Converse we're rocking tonight.
Yeah, just try to go a little laid back, a little, I guess you could say maverick with the glasses, but basically just kind of laid back. Didn't want to be in a suit. That's about it.
How fun is this night with your teammates?
It's a lot of fun. You get to see everybody dressed up, and we don't normally see that. We see everybody in uniform, so it's a lot of fun.
Well, your girlfriend Emily plays a very big role in all this. She is the vice president of SAC. What can you say about her contribution to this whole thing?
She's done a really great job. She does so much. She'll be more than stressed out about a lot of things, but when it all comes together, she's happy.
Jay, my last question for you. Do you have any predictions for best dressed tonight from your team?
Best dressed, I got Brett Zerbel. He's wearing a bow tie and a suit. It's hard to beat.
All right, well, we'll keep a lookout for Brett, but now that we have a minute, we are going to watch a quick video on our football promotion. We need you.
Georgia Southern, a university rich in history and tradition. From beautiful Eagle Creek to Allen E. Paulson Stadium lies a unique combination of culture and family.
Win on three, 1, 2, 3.
Here lives a team that is soaring to new heights. A team that is tough. A team that is disciplined.
Give your heart and soul to your brother today. Failure is not an option.
A team that is united.
Donkey! What's up? Donkey!
A program with purpose. A Big Ten win on the road. A top 25 win in our house. An overtime win over a rival to clinch a bowl berth. And that's just in one season.
Hey, yo. United we stand salute. You can't understand the rules. They facing no chance with our troops. Tell them they facing the truth. Tell them they're facing the truth. United we stand salute.
We need you one more time. The Clubhouse in Statesboro, Southeast Georgia's best place to play. The Clubhouse in Statesboro, where fun is done.
At Savannah Hilton Head International, you can choose from 11 different airlines, including Southwest Airlines, Breeze Airways, and Avelo Airlines. With up to 60 daily nonstop departures and over 30 nonstop destinations, Savannah Hilton Head International gives you more choices for a travel plan that fits your needs. Savannah Hilton Head International, the official airport of Georgia Southern. Visit flysav.com.
Kyle, Gus, we got the big game coming up. Let's get over to Vintage Barbers and get cleaned up.
Let's do it.
Coach, what do we have today?
You know what, Scott? Let's go with the shave.
Good choice, Coach.
And for you?
I'll have the best haircut.
Okay. Gus, what can we do for you today? Oh yeah, we can clean those brows right up.
Introducing the first stain worthy of the yellow tag. Yellowwood Protector Stain and Sealer. Powerful protection for your deck. Available in pre-mixed grab-and-go cans. Find a Yellowwood dealer near you. Introducing the first stain worthy of the yellow tag. New Yellowwood Protector Semi-Transparent Stain and Water Repellent. Find a dealer near you.
Welcome back to the GUSPYs of the blue carpet here at Hanner Fieldhouse in Statesboro, Georgia. Today I have Emily. Miss Emily, how are you been?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good. Now, Emily, you are the Vice President here of Woodstock. How did it, this takes time to prepare. We talked about it a little bit earlier, so give us a little insight about preparing for this.
Specifically for the GUSPYs, we start in the beginning of the year. Classes start first meeting. We go all the way until now. It's all hands on deck. We've been in and out of here since about 10 o'clock this morning, so we're excited.
And yesterday I saw on the Instagram story you guys started putting tables out, the tablecloths, the decorations and everything. It looks really, really good in here.
Thank you. We changed the layout a little bit this year. We have centerpieces and all that too, so it'll be good.
Now let's talk about you. You're here at Georgia Southern, you're still a student, you're a student athlete. So you being a part of SARC and having to balance both of those things, how do you balance that?
Honestly, I just love it so much that I kind of find the time to make for everything. I'm also a student worker with the Athletic Foundation right now, so I started that right after our season ended. But I'm really blessed and happy and love doing everything that I do here and being involved.
Now let's talk about the outfit, you guys. It goes all the way down to the toes. Her toes are pink, okay? The makeup, the hair, everything goes together. Now please give us from the jewelry to the hair. Who did your hair, makeup, shoes? Where'd you get it from?
Jenny Gerard did my hair. Okay. She will be here tonight with us. Okay. My dress is from Blue Blush, and my shoes are from Steve Madden, and jewelry's Kendra Scott.
It looks great. Okay, you're here. Yeah. We know she has pink on. We know that she is here. You look beautiful. And thank you for everything that you do and being VP.
Thank you, guys.
All right, and we're going to send it to EG with Abby Newton. EG?
Hey guys, I'm here with Abby Newton, women's golf. Abby, the last time we were together, we were hitting balls on the golf course.
Yes, we were. That was fun.
Yes, now we're here. So Abby, let's talk about that a little bit. Being on the driving range, being on the course, how does your preparation off of the course prepare you for that?
Yeah, I mean, off the course, Georgia Southern Athletics is such like a involved community, I feel like. Like events like this is just so fun to be a part of. So it's enjoyable for student athletes to get to experience this and like makes all of your hard work on the course pay off.
And to be with your teammates on a night like this, does it make it all worth it, Abby?
It does, for sure. And like just the interaction with other athletes from different teams is super fun as well.
Yeah. Okay, my last question for you, Abby. What are you looking forward to most, and who do you think is going to be best dressed?
Best dressed? I don't know. That's going to be a close one. I've seen a lot of good dresses tonight. But yeah, just enjoying time and fellowship with teammates and other athletes is for sure what I'm looking forward to.
Abby, thank you for your time. We're looking forward to the evening. And Trishelle is standing by with Chris Davis.
We have Chris Davis in the house.
What's
Chris
up?
Davis in the house.
How are you?
Doing good, how are you?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Now, Chris, let's talk about the importance of Georgia Southern. The importance of Georgia Southern is very, very high, and we make sure that Georgia Southern is a family base. So give me a little bit more insight of that.
No, we're all about family. I mean, from our student athletes, our coaches, and our staff, I mean, that's what it's about. I mean, you got to come together as a group because we got so many good things happening here. And when we can celebrate as a family, but also hold each other accountable as a family, and then bring in all of Eagle Nation, our donors, our fans, and all of our staff, and the entire ecosystem of Georgia Southern, and we pull it all together as one family. That's what makes us special. That's what makes us not only special, but a lot of fun to be around, right? And so I'm excited. A night like tonight, is so exciting just because we get to celebrate a huge group of those people, so important group. It's why we do what we do. It's for the student athletes.
Well, talking about these student athletes, a lot of them be having conversation with you, and you talked about family. We like to have in-close conversations, and you always checking up on student athletes or even students here at Georgia Southern and making sure this is a safe place. Now, let's also bring it back. Let's talk about just the GUSPYs in general. The GUSPYs has been going on here at Georgia Southern, and this is the first year of it being broadcast so everyone can see it. How important is for just these student athletes just to see them not in their jerseys or on the court or off the field, but seeing them in a nice outfit of what they're in?
No, I think it's super cool. I mean, it's really neat to see them kind of in their own social environment with all of us hanging out, taking a look back, and because we're always about striving to be competitive excellence, right? And that's across the board, whether it's in the classroom, whether it's whatever sport you play. And for a moment, we get a chance to call 20 and look back on all these good things that we accomplished both in the classroom and outside the classroom and whatever, and recognize some folks. And we get a chance to not only see, all these outfits, but they're I don't know if you heard, but this year they're getting a chance to vote on people's outfits through Instagram, which, so I think it's super cool to be, to have that and to be a part of it. And man, like having them, I see them all rolling in and all these different outfits that they got, and it smiles on their faces. And, it's been a long semester, so this is a cool time to kind of almost put the cherry on top of at the end of the 22-23 athletic season.
Since we're talking about athletes, Jared Binko told me you and Chad Willis, the head coach of volleyball, y'all got kind of the same shoes today, kind of.
Yeah, no, Chad broke out this new pair. I haven't seen them online, and I was just actually on my way over here. I was on the phone with our Adidas guy just saying, like, man, these shoes, I'm going to take a picture. I need to know where these are on the website. I got a pair of Adidas Originals with the new Boost technology. Super cool, something different. Yeah, there's some, I'll tell you what, there's some character out there. Jared, we're still trying to get Jared to kind of step up his conservative game, but we'll see what we can do here.
We definitely got to let Jared know. We got to let Jared know about, everything that he's doing and everything, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's a big timer. So, and listen, he does one heck of a job. He's casting a vision, and then together as a whole entire group, we're over here, looking at comprehensive excellence, and then make sure we execute. And then we have to be willing to communicate and then assess and adjust. And, at the end of the day, it's about people and developing key relationships and be able to really put trust in people. And that's what we're about, and as a whole comprehensive enterprise, and we have alignment, and so there's a lot of great things we can do, but it really, at the end of the day, it starts with the core of why we do what we do, and that's our student athletes. So super excited about tonight. The GUSPY is going to be a special time, and just glad you're all here.
Thank you so much, Chris Davis. Everything you do also for Georgia Southern, you're a big part of everything that happens.
I appreciate it. It's a big team effort. Hail Southern, GATA.
Now let's go to EG, and she has Sean McCarthy with her. So EG.
Coach McCaffrey, this is our second interview of the day, so we're 2 for 2. I have to ask, Coach.
Second and worst.
Oh, not second and worst, second and best. Okay. What is the inspo behind the hat? We got to take a look at it.
Oh, the hat. It's a Deb McCaffrey original. My wife made this for me. And if you can't read it, it says, "I just hope both teams have fun," which I truly don't believe. I just want my team to have fun. Well, I want to win. So, yeah. So my wife made it for me.
Well, it's a great piece. Love the outfit. Ties it all in together. But, Coach, you were nominated for a very significant award, especially after a year of hardship that you have been through and adversity that you overcame. What does it mean to get nominated for Coach of the Year?
There's probably people who are a lot more deserving than myself. It's obviously it's pretty sweet. It's nice, but I'm sure there's a few other coaches who've done a pretty amazing job, and just to possibly be in the same breath as some of them, the same sentence, it's pretty nice.
Coach, that is why we love you. Now listen, getting to see your athletes dress up at events like this, from your perspective, how fun is that?
It's different. Usually we're out here training with shorts and t-shirts and tanks and stuff like that, so letting them kind of do their thing where just once a year they have a chance to dress up, I think it's really cool. And especially at an event like this, which it seems like everyone is really dressed up. I'm underwhelming. Fresh off the Walmart rack, and I'm not ashamed of saying it.
No, you shouldn't be. Coach, you're never underwhelming. Now listen, y'all season is not over yet. You guys head to conference championships this week, but do you have a favorite memory from regular season?
Favorite memory from regular season? Probably our win against James Madison a couple weeks ago. That was a lot of fun. I don't know if anyone thought after losing doubles that we would come back and win, but the girls did a really good job, and they believed. They showed that relentless attitude that we're known for. So I think that's probably my favorite. There have been other little things here and there that I've been happy about, and But I guess as a collective, that's probably the one.
Yeah, and what are you looking forward to most tonight at the GUSPY Awards?
I want to eat. Beyond that, I think, some food would be good. I think they're going to feed us, right?
Yes, Coach, they're going to feed us. And I'm going to, also next to you, we can continue to debrief there.
What's the food tonight? Do you know?
I want to say, you know what, I'm not going to say it since it is live TV. I don't really know, but I know it's going to be good.
Do we know if it's going to be like tacos?
I feel like it's going to be barbecue.
Barbecue. That's fine. What am I most excited about? I'm excited about who they're going to choose for Athlete of the Year. I'm hoping that one of our tennis ladies gets student athlete, the academic athlete of the year. I'm hoping. And I don't know. What else? What else am I excited about? Maybe we could win freshman of the year. We have one girl who's had an amazing year. I don't know. I think it's just, it's nice to see everybody come together, get dressed up. It's exciting for them, and it's kind of cool for all of us. It's just kind of a night off.
Well, Coach, I just got in my ear that we have ribeye steaks on deck, so I'll let us get to it. But Trishelle Kamani is standing by with Emily Guzman.
EG, thank you. We're here with Emily. She is a cheerleader here at Georgia Southern University. Emily,
yes.
Let me ask you, being a cheerleader here at Georgia Southern, we know that it takes a lot of time and commitment going in, knowing you guys have competitions and everything. So tell me, how do you manage doing that? Also, you're part of GATA Productions. So how do you manage being a cheerleader, being also a student, and then GATA Productions?
So I have cheered my whole entire life, so I've kind of been used to the stress and having to deal with it all, and I just know at the end all of it's going to be worth it, so that just keeps me pushing. Plus I kind of like to be stressed, so it keeps me going and helps me get to, you know, what I want to do, and then
Okay, now let's talk about the outfits, because that's the big thing here. Where did you get everything? Who did your hair? Where's your makeup, shoes, jewelry? Because the pink shoes are popping. Okay, so what do we have on with here today?
Okay, so this dress is actually one of my teammates that I borrowed. I didn't like the original dress I had. My shoes are from Amazon, and I did my own hair and makeup.
Hey, people need to step up their game. Make sure you go on Amazon. Like, they be having really, really good outfits, right? We talked about this. We talked a lot about that. So now, how is it so important, you know, being here at the GUSPYs and knowing that these award ceremonies are being celebrated as an athlete? How important is that?
I think it's very important because we all work hard all year long. A lot of us, even when we're not in season, we're still practicing and doing workouts and stuff. And I think it's really important that a lot of the athletes here get the recognition that they deserve for what they do.
Thank you so much for everything you do as a student athlete. You put a lot of time in, and being here, being with your teammates is just amazing. So thank you, Emily. And now we're gonna send it back to EG.
We have more action coming up after this short commercial break.
Georgia. The Clubhouse in Statesboro, Southeast Georgia's best place to play. The Clubhouse in Statesboro, where fun is done.
At Savannah Hilton Head International, you can choose from 11 different airlines, including Southwest Airlines, Breeze Airways, and Avelo Airlines. With up to 60 daily nonstop departures and over 30 nonstop destinations, Savannah Hilton Head International gives you more choices for a travel plan that fits your needs. Savannah Hilton Head International, the official airport of Georgia Southern. Visit flysav.com.
Kyle, Gus, we got the big game coming up. Let's get over to Vintage Barbers and get cleaned up.
Let's do it.
Coach, what do we have today?
You know what, Scott? Let's go with the shave.
Good choice, Coach.
And for you?
I'll have the best haircut.
Okay. Gus, what can we do for you today? Oh yeah, we can clean those brows right up.
Introducing the first stain worthy of the yellow tag. Yellowwood Protector Stain and Sealer. Powerful protection for your deck. Available in pre-mixed grab-and-go cans. Find a Yellowwood dealer near you. Introducing the first stain worthy of the yellow tag. New Yellowwood Protector Semi-Transparent Stain and Water Repellent. Find a dealer near you.
Hey team, the new school year is about to start, and today we're going to talk about best practices.
Somebody say practice?
No, coach, I said
Let's get up and go do some drill work.
Come up with a game plan. Double XL up in the pen, you can't shake that. All the way gassed up, full tank, man.
Hey, welcome to Morris Bank.
Again.
Hey, welcome to Morris Bank.
One more time, more passion.
Hey, welcome to Morris Bank.
Let's go faster. You got this. Attention to detail. Great job, team. Now you're ready to GATA.
Hello?
Guys, we are back at the Blue Carpet Awards. I'm here hanging out with Gus. It is a great night so far. Trisha, what have you seen so far?
EG, I'm down here with all the athletes. It is loud in here. The music is pumping, and everyone's dancing. I'm even dancing myself, so I feel really good in here. How is it out there?
I mean, listen, it's a little loud out here too, but we're having a good time. The athletes are clearly excited to be here. The coaches, me and Gus are hanging out. What can really be better than that, I would say? And we still have such an exciting night ahead of us, Trishelle, but I hear you have Coach Chris Adams near you.
Yes, I have Chris Adams here, the head coach of our women in soccer. Chris, how have you been today?
Good. Great day celebrating our student athletes.
Now, being here at the GUSPYs, how important it is to celebrate these athletes. Even with the women's and soccer team, it was a good season. It's a pretty good season. Remember, you guys won over James Madison. That game was very, very hype. I remember being there with y'all. So being able here to celebrate these athletes, how important is that?
Yeah, I mean, you just got a lot of things going right. I mean, got very coachable student athletes, which is just a great recipe. You know, amazing coaches that learn from each other, and just an extremely supportive administration. So got a recipe for success. You know, we just need to bottle it.
Talking about that recipe, what are 3 things that the women's soccer that you go by as a head coach for your student athletes?
I mean, we're going to be blue collar. We're going to have that GATA mentality. That's a given. But we also recruit extremely intelligent individuals that are of high character. So, not ironically, when you get intelligent female soccer players who are of high character, the soccer and the winning kind of takes care of itself.
Exactly. That's what we always hear. And here at Georgia Southern, asking everybody else about family, that's just so important here. And we know that on and off the field, how do you make sure that your student athletes make sure they're good academically in the classroom?
Yeah, I mean, the support that we have off the field is just amazing. I mean, Joanne Wakefield does an amazing job. Our athletic trainer, Caitlin Myers, Shelby in the weight room. We just have so much support that really you can't help but be successful. But yeah, the family mentality is definitely important and something that we recruit to. You know, they did an interview with Ellie McIntyre and asked her why she chose to transfer from Ole Miss to here, and she said it felt like home. And so I think we're able to create that environment where people feel comfortable. And we want to have that family environment that's a home away from home.
Now, going in with this new season coming up in August for our soccer team, what can you say we are going to be looking out for?
Yeah, I mean, we were very young last year. I mean, we graduated 3 seniors, so we'll be an experienced team, which I think is important. And working on our attack defensively, I thought we were amazing last year. But working on our attack and being able to score more goals and maybe put opponents away a little bit earlier.
Thank you, Coach. Everything that you do and with the women's soccer, and we are so excited for the season coming up in August.
Thank you. Hail Southern.
All right, EG, and I see you have a football player with you, Jalen White.
Jalen, we're here together on the blue carpet. Now listen, you went through some adversity as an athlete this past season. How have your coaches and teammates rallied around you to make you come back stronger than ever?
This is something to keep my head up, keep my head on straight, and really just make sure I attack my rehab every day. And this is really my chance to be a coach with the younger guys and, make sure they're in the right position to make the biggest plays.
How would you describe your team right now? You're coming off this spring game, such an excellent showcase from the defense, but run me through that.
It's a really tough team. Like with our defense, they just got a new this defensive coordinator, and at first it was like nobody really knew what was going to happen. But as spring went on, we seen that they look pretty tough, and we seen that it's all coming along, looking pretty good. And then with the offense, we're going to do what we do. We're electrifying. Coach Ellis going to call the plays, and we're just going to capitalize.
All right, Jalen, I have to ask, what is the outfit inspo for tonight? Give me everything.
Really, it was last minute. So I went to TJ Maxx this morning, just found a black shirt, and I had some black shoes. So I said, throw on some jeans and a chain. So that's where we at now.
And listen, there's nothing wrong with that. What are you looking forward to most tonight?
Just seeing a smile on everybody's faces. It's always a good time when all the athletes get together. Come out for a good time, eat good food. Just a good time.
All right, Jalen, thank you for your time. And Trishelle is standing by with another one of our student athletes. Trishelle?
To ask you a couple questions. All right, and we are here with Chase, the football player here at Georgia Southern. Well, one of them, because there's a lot of y'all. Now, going in with the GUSPYs, it's very important as a football player. You put a lot of time and work on the field, off the field, and then also trying to spend time with your family. So how important it is for you to get celebrated here at the GUSPYs?
It's always great to put in the work and see it all, see us get honored and see the praise, and not only for ourselves, but our teammates. We love seeing our teammates get the goals and the praise that they deserve.
Now going in with this football season that's coming up, spring game, it just happened. So now going in, you have new athletes, people that transferred in, and new athletes also. So how is it, bringing that brotherhood together for the season coming up in September?
We all try to figure out each other. We hang out off the field a lot and have conversations off the field. To better understand each other, because we feel like when we really know each other and we really feel the bond, that we can play better and achieve greater goals.
So, as a football player, you're going to have that playlist that you're going to listen to before the game. So what is that one, genre and also artist that you listen to before the game, every single game?
I'm gonna play Lil Baby most of the time. That's usually my go-to.
We can hear Lil Baby right now, you guys. So Lil Baby is popping. We love Lil Baby. We thank you for everything that you do as a football player, on the field, off the field, and everything that you do. And now we're going to send it back to EG.
Guys, there's more fun to be had in Statesboro, Georgia at the annual Blue Carpet Show at the GUSPYs here in Statesboro, Georgia. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Elson Statesboro, Southeast Georgia's best place to play. The Clubhouse in Statesboro, where fun is done.
At Savannah Hilton Head International, you can choose from 11 different airlines, including Southwest Airlines, Breeze Airways, and Avelo Airlines. With up to 60 daily nonstop departures and over 30 nonstop destinations, Savannah Hilton Head International gives you more choices for a travel plan that fits your needs. Savannah Hilton Head International, the official airport of Georgia Southern. Visit flysav.com.
Kyle, Gus, we got the big game coming up. Let's get over to Vintage Barbers and get cleaned up.
Let's do it. Coach, what do we have today?
You know what, Scott? Let's go with the shave.
Good choice, Coach.
And for you?
I'll have the best haircut.
Okay. Gus, what can we do for you today? Oh yeah, we can clean those brows right up.
Introducing the first stain worthy of the yellow tag. Yellowwood Protector Stain and Sealer. Powerful protection for your deck. Available in pre-mixed grab-and-go cans. Find a Yellowwood dealer near you. Introducing the first stain worthy of the yellow tag. New Yellowwood Protector semi-transparent stain and water repellent. Find a dealer near you.
Welcome back to the annual Blue Carpet Show. I'm standing by here with Leonard Bevel. Many of you know him as Lenny. Listen, you have played an integral role in so many things here at Georgia Southern, and you're actually nominated for a pretty prestigious award. What does that mean for you?
You know, what a special night to have all these student athletes get together. This is what, at the end of the day, as a donor like myself, giving back to these student athletes, that's what it's all about. And to be nominated for an award from them, wow, well, that just is the ultimate. It's really nothing better when you talk about what you can do for Georgia Southern than to give back to these student athletes.
Well, you've done a lot for Georgia Southern over the years. You even spent some time in a Gus mascot uniform outfit, whatever. Do you ever reminisce on those memories, Leonard?
You know, there's a lot of good times we had, a lot of things we can't probably ever say, you know, ever again, but, you know, at the end of the day, it was a wonderful time, especially during 89 and 90 and winning national championships, great football tradition that kind of begin where we are today. And look, you know, it's fun to look back at where we are and see what Gus has been able to do nowadays, and especially a better uniform than what I was in. So well, again, wonderful time to really sit here and look at where Georgia Southern's going.
Let's talk a little bit about those memories that you've made here at Georgia Southern. Does anything stick out to you in this last year, 2022, 2023?
You know, the biggest thing that's really impressive when you sit here, I was fortunate to serve as the chairman of the Athletic Foundation, to sit here and you look at, over the past 2 years, $20 million worth of new donations, $100 million worth of new facilities. We're changing the landscape of Georgia Southern forever, and most importantly, to be able to have these student athletes play in these unbelievable facilities and give us a chance to really take us to the next level.
Leonard, thank you for your time. We have Trishelle Kamani standing by with women's basketball head coach Anita Howard.
Here we have the head coach of women's basketball, Anita Howard. How are you, Coach?
I'm good. How you doing? You look fabulous.
I'm doing good. I mean, let me tell y'all, the outfits, when I think of my outfits now, I think of the Miss Anita Howard, okay? She comes with the outfits every single time. Now, Coach, let's talk about these student athletes going in. We know how important it is for you, the grind of the student athletes. With yours, you make sure it's a family base, and that's what I'm asking a lot of people today, because Georgia Southern is about family. Yeah. So going in, you know, what is it so important about the GUSPYs for your student athletes, and why are you so excited about it?
Yeah, you know, Georgia Southern is about family, and so this is like your family reunion, your family cookout, just to celebrate just everything that's gone on within that year, the love, the support, the highs, the lows, to see everybody so dressed up, kind of out of their element, and mix and mingling. I think the GUSPYs is one of the best events that we can throw as the athletics department.
Now let's go about the season coming up this year. I mean, let's talk about that. It's gonna be a really good year with your student athletes, and you know, how are you gonna make sure academically they're good there, and then also on the court?
Well, luckily we have a great academic service department anyway. With Reggie, our personal academic guy is Mr. Slade. He's done a phenomenal job. All our ladies have hit the ground running in the classroom. One thing we do well is we take care of our students in the classroom. So luckily everyone's coming back. Everyone's eligible. They did a great job in the classroom. But on the court, it's our last year in Hanner. So this is going to be kind of sentimental, but we got to go out with a bang.
Exactly. Now, everything that's going on, let's talk about the outfit, because remember I told y'all, I think of her about the outfits and everything. So who do you have on today from the jewelry? Who did your hair? Okay, I'm talking about shoes, everything.
I did my hair, so hairstyle by Anita, but this is a Vince Camuto dress, followed by Vince Camuto shoes, a little jewelry from all over, and so we just mixed and mingled. La Vie Belle by Lancome, the little perfume I have on. So what about you, Miss Thing?
So today I have on from Tiki Bliss. The shoes are from Windsor, and the hair is done by Lee, one of our style reporters for GATA Productions. Shout out to her. And makeup's done by me. Not too much, you know.
You look beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're amazing.
Thank you. You're more amazing.
Now we're going to pitch it to EG.
Coach Helton, thank you for being here at the GUSPYs. I know you're looking forward to an exciting night. Does anything stick out to you in the last 2022, 2023 year? And I know you have a few moments, let's be honest.
Well, it's been some special memories, you know, to beat a Power 5 team in Nebraska, to have a top 25 win in Paulson against James Madison, to beat App State, your arch rival, to go to a bowl game. Some special memories, but obviously our standard is championships, and our team is doing such a great job of working to them those championships this spring.
Coach, the last time we were together, we were actually on the App State field. I was interviewing you after a double overtime win. It was so much fun. You guys are coming off the spring game, and you have a new addition at defensive coordinator, Brandon Bailey. What can you say about his contributions so far?
Well, you know, a Statesboro legend, you know, him and Miss Cece, his wife, coming home after doing a great job at Buffalo in year one as the DC there. They did great things about getting the ball back. 7th in America in turnovers, top 3rd in third down efficiency, and you saw it the spring game. They created turnovers, they got off the field, and that's what we hope to create separation with. You know, we got a great offense that can put up points. Now we're hoping to take over ball games late with our defense.
Coach, on nights like this at the GUSPYs, from your perspective, how special is it to see your athletes here kind of getting out of their comfort zone a little bit and get to see them a little more relaxed?
Well, they're so dressed, so nice. I mean, it's like movie stars walking up here. But to celebrate all 17 sports with some of the finest student athletes are in America, special night, and going to be a lot of fun.
Thank you, Coach. And guys, we're going to head into our best dress segment of the night, so let's see what we got.
Never like the fuss and fight, but you throw fists in like that truck, and then seduce me.
Welcome back, guys. We have the best dress montage. Rochelle, run me through your night. Who did you see?
You guys, let me tell you, I've seen a lot of people, not just the people that I interviewed, but the people that are just walking in here. Their outfits are amazing, and they look, you know, they took time. They took time. The hair, makeup, haircuts, shoes, outfits, pants, dress, everything, E.G. Who did you see outside?
And that's what I love, guys. I mean, we've got cowboy hats, we've got sparkles, we got just about everything under the sun. And Trishelle, you said it best. The time that these athletes put into this look, outstanding. Truthfully, you really can't get much better than that, can you?
No, you really can't. Like, when I tell you we see them on the field or on the court, but when they get dressed, they step. Okay? They make sure their outfits are there and then, okay?
Absolutely. We also saw some great outfits from the coaching staff. Tell me about Coach Howard's outfit.
Coach Howard, I told y'all already. Coach Howard, when I think of her when I get ready. So she had this nice black dress on, and it just looked very beautiful with the gold jewelry. It was amazing. It was amazing.
And it's really fun to see just the unique outfits that we get here. Honestly, Trishelle, I think you look pretty beautiful tonight, too.
Thank you so much, E.G. With the navy blue, you look great.
And now listen, so our best dress of the night. I mean, the pink dress, it was stunning. It was beautiful.
The pink. It just, every time. Like, even when I turn around, I want to look for her. Like, where'd she go? Because the pink dress is just so beautiful. It's fluffy. She was giving. Yes. She was giving.
Did you see any other favorites of the night?
You know what? Honestly, I think I saw the cowboy hat that you were talking about. That cowboy hat, I seen a couple, but it was one that was white, and it looks really, really nice.
It
looks really nice.
Looks clean, and I think that is one of the most fun things about the night. Every coach has said it, Trishelle, that the coaches love to see their athletes more dressed down, more relaxed.
And then also, too, with Chris Davis and Chad Woods, they kind of got similar shoes. They were talking, They were like, oh, who got the best shoes on? And Jared Rico told me to make sure that I mentioned that about them.
Okay, well, out of the two of us, I think Trishelle has the best shoes on.
I mean, shout out to Winter, you know what I mean? These heels are pretty sparkly.
Mine are a little plain, but we're still rocking the Georgia Southern colors. But how
always.
fun must it be for the coaches and athletes, honestly, to see each other not in their uniforms, not sweating at practice, on the court, on the track, all of those things.
I'm gonna go back to what Anita Howard said. She said it's like a cookout. You know, family reunion. Everyone who's here gets to talk, chat, talk about different things. So being here together is it's amazing, and it's great to just be in a family-based environment here in Statesboro, Georgia, and Georgia Southern completely.
Well, Trishelle, as we close out this night, I think the memories that were made were pretty special for our first annual Blue Carpet Award. What do you think?
And we were here to host it.
We were here to host it. Well, listen, thank you guys for tuning in to the first annual Blue Carpet Awards. We're going to get things started with the awards portion of the show, but as always, go Eagles and GATA.
Hail Southern.
pressure, I deliver. I'm unstoppable. Yeah, yeah. Let me prove that. Go ahead, let me lift ya. Oh, yeah, yeah, I can lift ya. People like me don't come around every day. I'm unique. When I get down, I give everything to win. Teach that. Let me prove that. That crown, I'ma lift that. Yeah, that love, I'ma pay back. When it all gets too tough and the fireplace is hot. When you are all you got and it's time to take that shot. pressure, I deliver. I'm unstoppable. Yeah, yeah. Let me prove that. Go ahead, let me lift ya. Oh, yeah, yeah, I can lift ya. People like me don't come around every day. I'm unique. When I get down, I give everything to win. Reach that peak. Let me prove that. That crown, I'ma lift that. Yeah, that love, I'ma pay back. When it all gets too tough and the fireplace is hot, when you are all you got and it's time to take that shot,
Hello, everyone. My name is Izzy Wolfgram Attack. I'm a junior on the track and cross country team, president of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, and co-head of the GUSPY's Planning Committee.
Hey everyone, my name is Emma Sutton, and I'm a junior on the swim and dive team and co-head of GUSPY's. We'd like to thank everyone for being here tonight. You all look very nice in your non-athletic wear.
Not only would we like to thank you for being here tonight, but also for every single one of y'all's contribution to this athletic department's success this past year. Thank you to every student athlete, coach, staff, senior staff members, and our community alike. If you are sitting here today in some way, shape, or form, you have contributed to the family of Georgia Southern athletics and the level of excellence that we all expect of each other.
Thank you, Dr. Marrero and Mrs. Marrero, for supporting all student athletes. You too have lovingly shown us leadership and support throughout our athletic endeavors, not to mention the other 26,000 students that you support daily. We appreciate all that you do for us.
Thank you, Dr. Kim, for attending tonight. We are so appreciative of everything that you've done for all student athletes with your unwavering support. You encourage student athletes to be their best academically, athletically, and personally, and for your contribution, we believe that you are most deserving of this award.
Thank you to all the UAC members, Athletic Foundation Board members, and specifically the Chairman of Athletic Foundation, Leonard Bevel, and his family for being here. You all play a role in providing such a great experience and environment for all of us here at Georgia Southern, and we are so lucky to have you and all of Eagle Nation behind us.
Thank you to Cam Brown, Taylor Brown, and Terry Harvin, who made it possible for us to make this ceremony all that it is, for guiding us in the right direction and providing us with the best sponsors that are partnered with Georgia Southern Sports Properties.
Thank you to all of our sponsors. Dinner was amazing. Thank you, Dolan's, for being the presenting sponsor of the GUSPYs and a local business that makes us feel like home. It has been really exciting to bring the community into this event, and your support is instrumental to the success of GUSPYs. Thank you for sponsoring us, and we look forward to building our relationships within the community.
Thank you to all of our SAC reps for all that you do. You are a testament to what this university and athletic department stand for, and we're so grateful for all that you have done to better our institution.
This event is the most exciting and anticipated event of the year for us student athletes. It is planned by the committees with our thoughts and ideas that are inspired and supported by Haley, Glenn, and Tracy. They provide such an encouraging and safe environment for us to be creative and have the liberty to make decisions. They are a constant great example for us. Thank you guys for helping us make our ideas reality.
Thank you to our MC, Chris Davis, for what I'm sure will be another great year of announcing and terrible pronunciation. And most of all, thank you to our athletic director, Jared Benko, and his wife, Sarah Benko. Without you both, Georgia Southern Athletics would not have seen the success and community that we have today. I believe I can speak for all student athletes, coaches, and staff when I say we are beyond grateful for all that you do for this athletic department, and are proud that you are our leader of our Georgia Southern family. Without further ado, our athletic director, Jared Benko.
All right, I'm going to set this mic up high because Chris is about to drop this thing 6 inches when he gets up here. Do that on purpose. Hey, good evening. Hey, listen, this is one of my favorite events of the year because it's your event. I've been in different schools and I've seen this done different ways. Every year this gets better, and it's because of each of you. And quite frankly, I want to thank SAC. Round of applause for SAC. And also appreciate Haley, Glenn, and Tracy as well. Hey, listen, tonight I saw there's a ton of awards. I'm looking forward to seeing who wins, but regardless of the outcome, just know how proud we are when we go out and speak in town and we talk to people on campus and off campus. Y'all give me every day a sense of hope and optimism for the future, and I just want you to know how proud we are of you and the young men and women y'all are becoming. So without any further ado, I'll have Chris, what's your walk-up song music tonight? Do we got it? What is it? I wish I was a little bit taller. All right, we'll cue it up. Hail Southern. Much better. Hey, well, let's go. Let's welcome this 2023 GUSPYs into and to get this thing going. I wrote a big, long monologue. I was fired up to get everybody going, and I said, you know what? 20 minutes late on dinner, guess what we need to do? Let's roll this thing. So, with not further ado, all right, let's bring up, let's see here. I was already called out on messing people's names up. So, you know, I have Isabel Patek is not coming to the stage yet, but I just wanted to make sure I was practicing your name. And you know, I messed up Emma Sutton's name last year, but I'm gonna call her E.M. Sutts all night, so E.M. Sutts is in the house. Make sure there's tickets on the table. If y'all look at your tickets on the table, those are for dessert. So here's the deal. When we leave tonight, dessert's gonna be out in the parking lot. And there's gonna be a bunch of sponsors, I'll read them off. Burrow Snow, Johnny Boy Cookies, or fried Oreos from Saucy Shrimp after the show. So take your ticket when you leave. Do not forget, I'll have another reminder, but that's what the tickets are for, so make sure you grab your ticket now. Also, if you haven't been on Instagram or IG or whatever, the gram, whatever we call it, make sure we jump on Instagram and start voting for the best dressed. We'll have different rounds to remind y'all, but just want to make sure everybody knows there's some money on the line for the best dress. So go on and vote. Make sure you follow SAC on Instagram. Also, just want to give one more recognition to SAC leadership. Emily Jones for swimming and diving, and Haley Pruitt. So with that, can I get Emily Jones and Haley Pruitt to the stage?
All right, I want to say thank you to the SAC members from this year, the 2022-2023 school year. All of y'all have done a lot to make this event happen tonight and for the whole school year. So I want to recognize our leadership. First, our president from track and field, Izzy Patek, please stand. And our vice president from swim and dive, Emily Jones. Our secretary from volleyball, Rebecca Farthing. Our Athletes Supporting Athletes Committee Chair from Men's Soccer, Chase Winters. Our Mental Health Committee Chairs from Rifle, Gabby Morrow and Bella Gamas. And our GUSPY's Committee Chair from Swim and Dive, Emma Sutton. Thank you all for your leadership this year.
With that said, we will now be introducing the 2023-2024 leadership for SAC. When I call your name, please stand. President, Izzy Patak, track and field. Vice President, Ella Ziert, track and field. Secretary, Emma Sutton, swim and dive. Athletes Supporting Athletes Committee Chair, Ethan Durham, football. Mental Health Committee Chair, Bella Gomez. And GUSPY's Committee Chair, Ainsley Clifford.
Award number 1. Male Strength and Conditioning Student Athlete of the Year, presented by Southern Chiropractic and Wellness Center. To the stage for the presenters, J.C. Preacher with baseball and Jarrett Jenkins with baseball.
All right. Here are the nominees for Male Strength and Conditioning Student Athlete of the Year, presented by Southern Chiropractic and Wellness Center. From football, Ethan Durham. From tennis, Judson Blair. From football, Jalen White. And from soccer, Aaron Frere.
And the award goes to Jalen White with football.
You ready? Award number 2, Strength and Conditioning Student Athlete of the Year, presented by Southern Chiropractic and Wellness Center, and this is the female. Presenters are Maya Zopko with women's soccer and Megan Prisby with women's soccer.
Here are the nominees for the Female Strength and Conditioning Student Athlete of the Year, presented by Southern Chiropractic and Wellness Center. From golf, Abby Newton. From volleyball, Rebecca Farthing. From basketball, Simone James. And from track and field, Sam Holbrook.
And this award goes to Abby Newton.
We're not going to do another award. Now we're going to go into We Lead. So with that being said, to the stage, please, Ashley Kubel.
At this time, we'd like to recognize our accepted applicants to the We Lead program. We Lead is a leadership program designed to prepare female student athletes for success in the workplace and develop relationships that foster the creation of future women leaders. Ladies, would you please rise at your seat when your name is called? From volleyball, Kirsten Barrett. From basketball, Amani Bird. From volleyball, Paige Collins. From track and field, Reese Connolly. From softball, Emma Davis. From swimming and diving, Yeva Eveltade. From softball, Bailey Holland. From tennis, Nanika Kajima. From tennis, Ninun Martinash. From golf, Sandra Menez. From soccer, Michaela Miko. From golf, Regina Placencia. And from swimming and diving, Avery Sargent. Congratulations to all of our new We leaders.
Next award is the Athletic Director team. To the stage for presenters from women's golf, Abby Newton and Carly Vardas.
And now for the athletic director team, which is made up of any student athlete who has recorded 7 continuous semesters with a 3.0 term GPA or higher. Please come to the stage when your name is called. From men's tennis, Yap Aldering. For men's golf, Wilson Andrus. For men's soccer, Maverick Boring. From volleyball, Baylor Bumford. From softball, Chandler Caldwell. From softball, Janiyah Conklin. From softball, Olivia Creamer. From men's tennis, Val Dunn. From volleyball, Meredith Eckerd. From women's swimming and diving, Lydia Evans. From women's soccer, Alejandra Gracia. From rifle, Lillian Herring. From women's tennis, Polly Hijos. From men's soccer, Thomas Jackson. From rifle, Ashley Judson. From men's soccer, Jonah Kafka. From women's swimming and diving, Lily Karsa. From men's tennis, Jacob Mitchell. From rifle, Gabby Morrow. From softball, Kaylee Richardson. From men's tennis, Alex Rumpus. From men's basketball, Andrei Savrasov. From volleyball, Abby Strong. From men's golf, Mason Williams. And from women's soccer, Karen Winka.
All right, moving on to the next award, the All Academic Team. For the presenters, to the stage, David Dallas and Josh Dallas from football.
And really quick, if we could hold the applause till the end, just time's sake, that would be awesome. All right, now for the all-academic team, which goes to the member on each team with the highest cumulative GPA, with a minimum of 60 credit hours here at Georgia Southern. Please come to the stage when your name is called. From men's golf, Wilson Andrus. From volleyball, Baylor Bumford. From football, Connor Sigelski. From softball, Olivia Creamer. From men's tennis, Valen Dunn. From women's basketball, Lydia Freeman. From rifle, Bella Gomez.
From women's soccer, Sade Hendricks. From women's tennis, Paula Hios. From women's track and field, McKenna Hilmer. From men's soccer, Thomas Jackson. From baseball, Jarrett Jenkins.
Let's go, Jarrett.
From women's golf, Abby Newton. From men's basketball, Andre Savrasov. And from women's swimming and diving, Abby Chopa. Got it?
Let's go, Jarrett.
Quick reminder, Instagram story voting. Make sure you grab your Instagram account, follow the SAC, and go ahead and vote for the best dressed. With that, we're going to the male true freshman of the year. Presenters are Gabby Morrow and Bella Gamez from Rifle.
Here are the nominees for Male True Freshman of the Year. From basketball, Nate Bradford. From football, P. Sean Wembley. From golf, Parker Claxton. And from baseball, Zach Harris.
And the winner is P. Sean Wembley, football.
Pishan moved so fast across stage, we didn't even see him. So with that being said, we're going to go to the next award, number 6, Female True Freshman of the Year. To the stage from Swim and Dive, E.M. Sutz and Emily Jones. EJ, come on.
Here are the nominees for Female True Freshman of the Year. From Swimming and Diving, Madeline Wendland. From Track and Field, Naj Watson. From Softball, Emma Davis. And from Soccer, Katie Oakley.
And the winner is Madeline Wendland, Swimming and Diving.
The next award is the Female Newcomer of the Year, presented by Morris Bank. Please to the stage, Ainsley Clifford from volleyball and Rebecca Farthing from volleyball.
Here are the nominees for Female Newcomer of the Year presented by Morris Bank. From basketball, Leandra Gillis. From soccer, Ellie McIntyre. From rifle, Addie Burrow. And from tennis, Lindsay Tulinko.
And the winner is Addie Burrow, rifle.
Next award is the Male Newcomer of the Year, presented by Morris Bank. To the stage, please, Cam Broswell and Chase Winters with men's soccer.
Here are the nominees for Male Newcomer of the Year, presented by Morris Bank. From football, Kyle Van Treese. From baseball, Mitchell Gross. From tennis, Judson Blair. And from basketball, Jalen Finch. And your winner for Male Newcomer of the Year, Judson Blair.
The next award is the True Blue Donor Award, presented by the Georgia Southern Athletic Foundation. To the stage, please, Izzy Patak and Emma Sutton from Swim and Dive and Track and Field.
Emma and I are so honored to get to present the True Blue Donor Award this year to Leonard Bevel. You will not find anyone who is more passionate about Georgia Southern athletics than Leonard. He has served on the Athletic Foundation board for several years, the last 2 years as the chair of the board. He and every member of his family are Georgia Southern alumni and could not be more proud of this institution.
Thank you so much, Lenny, for your continued support. Thank you for your time, resources, and commitment to every sport in this department. But we all know it's so much more than that. It was very special for me to call you and let you know you won this award and to hear the excitement and honor in your voice. It is to no surprise to me to find out you were the university's best Gus mascot. To this day, I hear great things. Donor of the Year is just the beginning because you are displaying a lifetime of commitment to Georgia Southern. We are so happy to have you and your family here tonight.
Leonard, you and your family really are the epitome of True Blue. Thank you again.
Without further ado, the True Blue Award Donor of the Year goes to Leonard Bevel.
Wow, what an honor. Holy cow, I didn't expect that. You get to see a grown man cry tonight, guys. To receive this award from you, a group of Eagles who I admire so much, is truly a great blessing to me and my family. My sons Andrew and Josh are here tonight with Taylor Brown and Jenna Edwards to share this very special moment with me. Thank you for always supporting me. The Bevels are definitely a house of Eagles. Andrew, his fiancee Taylor, my wife Sandra, and I are all graduates. Next month, Josh and Jenna will be as well. Yes, I'm a proud Eagle. I grew up in Savannah and have lived in Macon for the past 30 years. Except for being with my immediate family, I always feel most at home when I'm here with my Georgia Southern family. Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz was right. There is no place like home. There are many people connected to this university who I'm very close to, many former student athletes and many of you who are here tonight. I've heard it said, there is the family we are born with, and there's the family we meet along the way. This is so very true. To say that I love being a part of Georgia Southern family would be an absolute understatement. You know, time really does have a wonderful way of showing us what really matters. Like being connected, engaged, truly caring about one another, and doing whatever we can to support each other while we soar higher. Now let's talk about the last part in particular, support. Through the years, I've been fortunate to be able to provide some of my financial treasures to this great university and athletic department. Now I'm unemployed. Don't worry, I sold my company and fired myself. But what I've been able to do now is have more available time. It has helped me clarify my new purpose at this stage in my life. I know my why, and I'm staying right at it. That's right, you, the student athletes of Georgia Southern. That's the why driving my efforts today as it relates to everything that I do. The flame has been lit, but it's also intensified. I just finished my term as chairman of the Athletic Foundation, and along with some great founding members, we are soon officially launching Georgia Southern's first NIL collective. It's called the Eagle Nation Collective. You'll hear more about it and see more about it in the upcoming weeks. But one more thing to tell you is that Eagle Nation NIL Collective is for all sports and for all student athletes. You know support comes in a variety of ways: your time, your resources, your network, and your love. If you can provide that, even just one of these, then together we will continue to soar to the greatest of heights. Tonight is all about you, as it should be. So I'll wrap it up. You are all champions. Champions on the field, the courts, the range, the links, the track, and the pitch. But you're also champions in the classroom and in the community. Legendary coach Eric Russell called that do right. What I see in front of me tonight is a family of Eagles who truly embrace a culture of do right and who will no doubt be champions in the game of life. And no matter where you fly from here, please remember to always support each other, your team, this great university, with your time, your resources, your network, and your love. Why? Because that's what families do. My hope and prayer is that one day I will be a spectator in the crowd at this great event and will see one of you up here being honored and recognized and blessed with this award like I have been tonight. My heart is full. My time is up. Thank you for this tremendous honor. Hail Southern.
Next award is the Comeback Athlete of the Year, presented by Optum Healthcare and Optum Orthopedics. To the stage, Brandy Klaus, our Deputy AD for Internal Affairs and SWA and Head Athletic Trainer, and the longest title in the history of college athletics.
I'm the only one that will have to move this down. It's payback. So many of you go through injuries in this room. Some of them require surgery, extensive rehab, or maybe a small amount of rehab. Every now and then, though, we get an injury that's a little bit different. It's a little weirder for us, something we have to learn, we have to figure out, have to look at the research, what the best thing is to do for you. It doesn't always require rehab, but it does require maybe some diagnostic testing, right? Let's figure out what's going on. In 2022, we had one of those unique injuries that doesn't require rehab, but it did require healing and several specialists to get involved. Multiple fractures, multiple stitches, and a scary first 24 hours. This person was on the mound for his second appearance at Georgia Southern. The ball came off the bat at 105 miles per hour. Struck him right in the eye before he had a chance to even get his glove up. Within 3 weeks, this person was back on the mound and was able to pitch a scoreless 7 innings against App State. And then during regionals, pitched a shutout against UNCG. Oddly enough, this year, on the mound again, faced the same batter. Struck him out. Ladies and gentlemen, your comeback player of the year presented by Optum Health and Optum Orthopedics is Ty Fisher for baseball.
You never really try to think about that stuff because you can't really let fear control you on the mound, and I've always tried to be tough. You never really try to think about that stuff because you can't really let fear control you on the mound, and I've always tried to be tough on the mound, but it's just one of those moments. You know, I had a really good start up to that moment, kind of rolling first home start of the year, really excited about it, and then first pitch of the 4th inning, threw a fastball down the middle, and he just hit one back at me, and next thing I know, I'm on the ground. I broke 3 bones, 2 in my nose, like right around here, and I broke my orbital bone. And then it hit me right here, so I had 20 or 25 stitches kind of inside and on my lip right here.
If you know Ty, you know he wanted to be back on the mound as soon as possible. So how long would he actually be out?
I think they said 6 weeks, and it just kind of all depended on CT scans and all that stuff, so we didn't really know for sure, but then I think I told Brandy that night that I'm going to be back for conference.
Take him for his word. Just 3 short weeks later.
Yeah, it was definitely exciting having to sit and watch for 10 games or whatever it was. I don't like watching all the time. You know, I like being part of it and being able to play and influence the outcome of a game. So just sitting there and watching kind of made me value being a better teammate, and it made me value the game even more. So then, you know, leading up to the start, said you're going to start Saturday to give me time to like get prepared and like throw to some hitters before I pitch in the game. Then I step on the mound Saturday, and I don't know, I wasn't really scared. I was nervous, but I wasn't thinking about it at all. So just kind of got back to how I used to be and just got rolling. Nothing that happens on the field, whether it's bad outing or a good outing, nothing compares to what I went through. None of that compares to anything that happens on the baseball field. So that's when I get to have fun.
Here are the nominees for Male GATA Spirit Award. From baseball, Sam Blancato. From tennis, Alex Rumpus. From golf, Wilson Andrus. And from football, David Dallas.
This year's winner is David Dallas from football.
Next award is the Female GATA Spirit Award. to the stage for presenting Maya Zafko from women's soccer and Robin Rosser from volleyball.
Here are the nominees for the Female GATA Spirit Award. From track and field, Sam Holbrook. Oh my God. From golf, Abby Newton. From volleyball, Rebecca Farthing. And from swimming and diving, Grace Drawdy.
And the award goes to Rebecca Farthing, volleyball.
Another reminder, get your Instagram out, your IG, vote for the best dressed. All right, so next award is the Play of the Year, presented by Saucy Shrimp. To the stage, please, Olivia Creamer with softball and Caston Bellagrosa with softball.
Here are the nominees for the Sauciest Play of the Year, presented by Saucy Shrimp.
Wilkins, another freshman. Chance here, Nimsov, shot into the back of the net. It's a goal for the Eagles. Nimsov has had a couple of opportunities. Wilkins, another freshman. Chance here, Nimsov, shot into the back of the net. It's a goal for the Eagles. Nimsov has had a couple of opportunities. This time she got it.
He's not fooling a ton of hitters so far.
Gets solid contact, and here is a blast. An absolute no-doubter for Ledford.
Holy smokes, we've been waiting for 2 days for the first home run of this Statesboro Regional, and that is a tape measure shot.
It's been a nail-biter start. Phantom, oh my goodness! Kamari Brown with an insane dunk. And Van Treese has the snap, only three-man pressure. Van Treese all day to throw, rolls right. Van Treese throwing, Van Treese, end zone. It's caught! It's caught! It's caught!
The next award is the Community Service Award presented by Bullock Solutions. To the stage, please. Izzy Patak with track and field and Ella Zert with track and field.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Community Service Award winner presented by Bullock Solutions is Swimming and Diving.
The next award is the Male Breakout Athlete, presented by Gerard Pre-Owned Vehicles. The presenters are Joshua the Jet Thompson and Ethan Durham from football.
The nominees for the Male Breakout Athlete of the Year are Blake Evans from baseball, Pierre Muesca from tennis, Wilson Andrus from golf, and Caleb Hood from football.
And the winner is Blake Evans from baseball.
Next award is the Female Breakout Athlete, presented by Gerard Pre-Owned Vehicles. To the stage, please, for presenting Ainsley Clifford with volleyball and Rebecca Farthing with volleyball.
Here are the nominees for Female Breakout Athlete of the Year, presented by Blair Gerard Pre-Owned Vehicles. From basketball, Lydia Freeman. From swimming and diving, Carly Wells. From golf, Abby Newton. And from volleyball, Paige Powers.
And the winner is Abby Newton, women's golf.
The next award is the Apex Award. And to present the Apex Award, please have Glenn Hart, Senior Associate AD for Student Athlete Development with Apex.
All right, good evening. The Apex Award is new this year and be given to 2 student athletes that have gone above and beyond the requirements for the Apex. These student athletes have received Austin money, excelled in the classroom, they're leaders on their teams, community service, and they receive additional career development and counseling and training. These student athletes will receive not only a GUSPY award, but they will receive a $500 cash stipend that will go toward purchase of a professional wardrobe for job interview and internships. This year's recipients are from track and field, Samantha Holbrook, and also for track and field, Izzy Patak.
Next award is the Individual Performance of the Year, presented by Citizens Bank. The presenters are Chase Winters with men's soccer and Maverick Boring with men's soccer.
Here are the nominees for the Individual Performance of the Year, presented by Citizens Bank.
First and 10 at the 50. Throw right, caught behind the line of scrimmage. It's Caleb Hood. 2 blocks in front, inside the 45, inside the 40. That should be enough. The nose of the football is inside the 40, so we'll say we're right. Another Morris Bank first out, a gain of 10. Van Treese now 423 through the air. He just broke Georgia Southern's single-game passing record.
The surrounds around these greens are so beautiful, but they're tight. Catch has to be perfect. Little check and release.
He caught that beautifully. Look at this. Are you kidding me?
Nowhere to go. 5 to shoot. Gibson finds a cutting Ward. Ward inside, and she has a new career high. 34 points for the junior from Jessup, Georgia.
This could be 2. There's 1. Thompson the relay. Double play. Why not? What a way to end it for Ty Fisher and Georgia Southern. A 4-hit complete game shutout.
And the winner is Ben Carr.
That's pretty good. How about it? Wow! Check and release.
He caught that beautifully. Look at this. Are you kidding me? Shall we continue?
Let's move on. Let's keep this.
Victory of the Year, presented by Saucy Shrimp. To the stage for presenter, please. Ian Glant with men's golf and Ethan Durham with football.
Here are the nominees for Sauciest Victory of the Year, presented by Saucy Shrimp.
Van Treese has the snap, only 3-man pressure. Van Treese all day to throw, rolls right. Van Treese throwing, Van Treese end zone. It's caught! It's caught! It's caught! It is well with my soul. Ezra Archie. Eagles win it in double overtime. They storm the field. Georgia Southern is bowl eligible, and it is well with my soul. And Paulson, it is a madhouse. One of the most thrilling finishes in the history of this program. 51-48, Eagles beat App State in double overtime. Ezra Archie, the senior on senior night.
Stop defense! Wait, make you run, wait! Yes! Oh, yes! Yes! That away Eagles!
And the winner of the Victory of the Year is victory over App State football.
Ladies and gentlemen, your athlete supporting athletes recipient brought to you by Dolan's is rifle.
All right, this is my cue for the final vote. Final vote. So get out your Instagram, IG. Make sure you go to your deal on SAC and give it a whatever they do on Instagram. All right, so with that, next award, Professor of the Year Award, presented by Core Credit Union. To the stage, Alex Rumpus and Yop Aldering for men's tennis.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Professor of the Year Award winner, presented by Core Credit Union,
is Dr. Kim.
Okay, thank you everybody. Thank you for selecting me as a Professor of the Year. Don't forget, I'm one of the biggest fan of Georgia Southern. Thank you.
Next award is Scholar Athlete of the Year. To the stage, please, Reggie Simpkins, Senior Associate AD for Student Athlete Services.
Good evening, everyone. First up, we want to do the student athlete recognition. And this is given to student athletes that first and foremost, they must have a 3.0 or higher GPA for the calendar year for spring 2022 and fall 2022. Each student receives a special piece of Adidas gear to recognize their academic achievement. In spring 2022, we had 268 students that made a 3.0 or higher. In fall 2022, we had 276 students to make a 3.0 or higher. And now you can see these names on the screen up here. Let's give these students a round of applause. All right, so now we want to recognize our Male Scholar Athlete of the Year nominees. The Scholar Athlete of the Year award is the top academic honor given each year. Each team nominates a team member who is a junior or senior for this award, and academic advisors can also suggest candidates to coaches. To be eligible, a student athlete must have a 3.0 or higher. Student athletes are evaluated on 3 categories: 50% academics, 30% athletics, and 20% community leadership. And it is then voted on by a committee to be determined the scholarship winner. Please come to the stage when your name is called. Here are our nominees for the Male Scholar Athlete of the Year. From golf, we have Wilson Address. From baseball, we have Jarrett Brown. From tennis, we have Valentin Dunn. From basketball, we have Andrei Savrasov. And from soccer, we have Chase Winters. And ladies and gentlemen, your Male Scholar Athlete of the Year is Wilson Andress of the men's golf team. And here are our nominees for the Female Scholar Athlete of the Year. From volleyball, we have Baylor Bumford. From softball, Olivia Kramer. From swimming and diving, Lydia Evans. From soccer, Sade Henrights. From tennis, Paula Hios. From rifle, Ashley Judson. From golf, Abby Newton. And from track and field, Izzy Patak. And ladies and gentlemen, your Female Scholar Athlete of the Year is Sade Heinrichs with women's soccer.
Our next award is the Coach of the Year, presented by Southern Chiropractic and Wellness Center. To the stage, Paula Eos with women's tennis and Sonia Karanen with women's tennis.
Here are the nominees for Coach of the Year, presented by Southern Chiropractic and Wellness Center. From volleyball, Chad Willis. From women's and men's tennis, Sean McCaffrey. From women's soccer, Chris Adams. And from women's basketball, Anita Howard.
And the winner is Sean McCaffrey, women's and men's tennis.
not prepared for this. Who votes for this? Well, anyhow, I'm probably not deserving. There's a lot more coaches here who are pretty amazing. So many of you have had amazing seasons. Just being able to be associated with both the men's and women's tennis teams this year has been a real treat. So thank you so much. This makes me kind of emotional. So thank you, everybody.
Next award is the Male Student Athlete of the Year, presented by Citizens Bank. To the stage, please. David Dallas from football and Josh Dallas from football. Also, while they're coming to the stage, last reminder, get on Instagram, IG, Insta, hit your votes.
All right. The nominees for the Male Student Athlete of the Year, presented by Citizen Bank, are from baseball, Jesse Sherrill. From golf, Ben Carr. From tennis, Podel Castro. And football, Kyle Van Treese.
And the winner is Kyle Van Treese.
Next award is the Female Student Athlete of the Year, presented by Citizens Bank. To the stage, please. Samantha Holbrook with track and field and Simone James with women's basketball.
Here are the nominees for Female Student Athlete of the Year, presented by Citizens Bank. From basketball, Taryn Ward. From golf, Abby Newton. From track and field, Scovia Ayikoru. And from volleyball, Rebecca Farthing.
And the winner goes to Scovia Ayikoru from track and field.
All right, before we conclude the evening, we want to take a moment and recognize the seniors from the cheer squad. This group is as true blue as it comes, and we want to recognize them for all their hard work and effort in supporting their Eagles. Would you please rise at your seat when your name is called? From Dublin, Georgia, Kate Canada. From Melbourne, Florida, Kaylee Flanagan. From Bellarica, Georgia, Jaden Hurt. From Dublin, Georgia, Molly Hutto. From Bainbridge, Georgia, Kennedy Jester. From Bremen, Georgia, Mackenzie Olvey. From Guyton, Georgia, Elena Ricker. From Elko, Georgia, Billy Simmons. And from St. Simons Island, Georgia, Bailey Smith. Thank you for all your support of Georgia Southern Athletics. All right, now we're going to move to championship and conference recognition. At this time, we'd like to recognize our champions and conference award winners from the past GUSPY's year. These team and individuals excelled at the highest level and brought trophies back to Statesboro. Would members of the team or individual please rise at your seats? We're going to do the first 3 conference championship teams, and then we'll applause. First team, your 2022 Sun Belt regular season champion women's soccer team. Your 2023 Southern Conference small board champion rifle team, and your 2023 Southern Conference championship rifle team. We have 3 individual conference championships. Your 2023 Sun Belt Conference 400-meter indoor track and field, Scovia Akaduro. Your 2023 Sun Belt Conference 4x4 relay indoor track and field, Scovia, Sophia, Melina, Megan Bolton, and Naj Watson. And your 2023 Conference small bore rifle champion, Amy Visconti. We got 5 of these earning conference individual honors. The 2023 Southern Conference Small Bore and Air Rifle Athlete of the Year, Addie, Burrow. My bad, Addie. The 2022 Sun Belt Men's Tennis Freshman of the Year, Paul Del Castillo. The 2022 Sun Belt Women's Soccer Defensive Player of the Year, Sade Hendricks. The 2022 Sun Belt Volleyball Newcomer of the Year, Emily Jerome. The 2023 Sun Belt Women's Golfer Newcomer of the Year, Mia Ness. We got 2 earning Coach of the Year honors. The 2022 Sun Belt Women's Soccer Coach of the Year, Chris Adams. And the 2022 Sun Belt Women's Coach of the Year, Mimi Burke. Lastly, we have 4 earning All-America honors. Those 4 are from Rifle, Addie Burrow. From Men's Golf, Ben Carr. From Baseball, Noah Ledford. And from Men's Golf, Mason Williams. Congratulations to all of our champion and award winners. Now we'd like to recognize all the all-conference honorees from last spring and this past fall and this past winter. Please rise at your seat when your name is called. We can hold applause to the end or we can just applause through. You ready? Here we go. There's going to be a bunch. This is a good thing. From Baseball, Noah Ledford, Jesse Sherrill, Jason Swan, and Jay Thompson. From Men's Basketball, Andre Savrasov. From football, Derwin Burgess Jr., Derek Canteen, Khalil Crowder, Justin Ellis, Caleb Hood, Caleb Kelly, Jeremy Singleton, and Kyle Van Treese, and Marcus Watson Trent, and Jalen White, and Anthony Wilson. From Men's Golf, Wilson Andrus and Ben Carr, and Mason Williams. From Men's Tennis, Alex Rumpus. From Women's Basketball, Taryn Ward. From Women's Golf, Abby Newton. From Rifle, Addie Burrow. Ashley Judson. Anna Mayo. And Amy Visconti. From Women's Soccer, Sade Hendricks. Ellis Nemstov. Katie Oakley. From Track and Field, Scovia Akiroro, Megan Bolton, Sophia Molina, Amani Moore, Divine Parker, Naj Watson. From Women's Tennis, Sylvia Martinez. And from Volleyball, Emily Jerome. Congratulations. All right, now for it's been live on Instagram for hours. Best Dressed, presented by Southern Exchange. To the stage, please. Taya Gibson from Women's Basketball and Javon Ray from Baseball.
Y'all ready for this? We want to say thank you for everyone who voted tonight. Everybody looks great.
Which part? Thank you to Southern Exchange for providing a $100 gift card to the winners as well.
Female Best Dressed winner presented by Southern Exchange is Emily Jones from Swim and Dive.
Your male Best Dressed winner presented by Southern Exchange is Alex Soup. Men's tennis, men's tennis.
All right, so 2023 GUSPY is about to be in the book. So with that, a couple things. Number one, remember, grab your tickets for the desserts. All right, so once we're done, we got a highlight video, so hold up, we got a highlight video. Just want to thank everyone for coming. Listen, make sure you get home safe. And one last thing. The reason why we do everything and the reason why we do what we do is because y'all right here in this room. There's no other reason. Is because we do it for y'all. So we appreciate you guys. It's all about people and relationships. Hope you guys had a good time tonight. And with that, please, one last thing, chairs. Can you please, when you're done watching the video, before you head out to get your dessert, bring them to the front like we did last year. Big help. And with that, let's close the 2023 GUSPYs with a great highlight video. Let's do this again next year. Hail Southern, GATA.
Tradition. From beautiful Eagle Creek to Allen E. Paulson Stadium lies a unique combination of culture and family.
Win on three, 1, 2, 3.
Here lives a team that is soaring to new heights. A team that is tough. A team that is disciplined.
Give your heart and soul to your brother today. Failure is not an option.
A team that is united.
Dog, what's up, what's up? Dog,
A program with purpose. A Big Ten win on the road. A top 25 win in our house. An overtime win over a rival to clinch a bowl berth. And that's just in one season.
Hey yo, united we stand salute. You can't understand the rules. They facing no chance with our troops. Tell them they facing the truth. Tell them they facing the truth. United we stand salute.
We need you one more time.
Now we at the crib with it. To keep the cameras rolling, we're gonna have a lot of fun today.
I'm the man of my city. Can't with me. Book bag 350 cash. Got my hand on my blicky. My swag on dance for real. First coming in, I'm paying the bills. Bums, they got nowhere to live. Ain't chasing nothing but me some pills. They ain't beefing with them, they kids. I should put them over my knee and spank them. I was thinking that they would've been thankful. Pretty bitch, she be killing them angles. We turn the killer right into an angel. I start the money shit when I'm angry. But don't be following me that day. Feeling the part of my lawyer just bang. I met my partners before I was famous. Straight from the bottom, you know I ain't changed. Everything cash, you know how I play. Like I love her, she know I ain't stand. Pass her the dog, you know how I play. Act like I'm dumb, but you know I ain't crazy. Big baby.